Bioware looks to be making Mass Effect 4 ostensibly, or maybe a whole new, not even in that chronology, because it seems that Commander Shepard nor any of his/her crew will be in this game, which I feel like is, why would you do that? Why would, but
spoiler alert, Commander Shepard's dead no matter what you do.
It could be, no. Well, if you get, spoiler alert again, if you have the extended cut, there's a breath that's exhaled, and it makes you think maybe they're alive and will continue on and things will happen and humanity.
I always forget about that because you, for those of you who haven't played, it's either you get to the end of the game and you have 3 choices.
Destroy,
one of the choices, you kill all the robots, or you control them, or you
synthesis.
Right, merge, forcibly merge. Like, how creepy is that? Like, not even putting it to a vote, just one day everyone wakes up and they're half robot, whether they like it or not.
Did you see that scene?
Yeah.
It's weird.
Oh, yeah.
I don't like it.
Not as weird as the one where Shepard's controlling and it's like that weird Shepard Reaper voice where he or she is like, now I am monitoring everything. Totally
this
not
hurts
in a
you.
way.
I'm assuming direct control. But yeah, it's,
well, they've already said it's not going to, they're definitely not going to continue from the Shepard storyline, or at least it's not going to involve
Couldn't it be someone Shepard knows? Because the supporting cast for that game is pretty outstanding.
Oh, absolutely.
And if it's maybe in the future, Liara would still be alive.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. She's a, and so would Grunt. And
how long did Krogan live?
Like as long as Asari live.
Okay. Yeah.
So they'll still be around.
So they could go with that, but they are not. So it makes people are really attached to their Shepards.
Yep.
And if they can't have Shepard, people are really attached to Garrus, Liara, Grunt, Wrex, whoever.
Yep.
So it's just, can they replicate that with a whole new story?
Well, they could. Like they see I assume they see the Mass Effect universe as kind of their Star Trek universe, so theoretically you could tell whatever story you want in it. I personally think they're probably going to do a prequel.
Oh, maybe like in the Protheans era?
I bet because they want to have humans as the main characters. I'm guessing since the game is all...
Protheans aren't very pretty.
Yeah, exactly. You know what? Actually, they have that nice like African nobility voice though. If you, the Prothean character from Mass Effect 3 kind of sounds like...
Javik?
Yeah, Javik, yeah. I just think they're cool, I guess is my point.
I would still rather be a human. I mean, I'm into the whole alliance thing, but I want to be a human.
Well, yeah, and it's the same thing with Star Wars. I mean, you know, Greedo's race is kind of awesome looking, or
yeah, but you don't want to be Greedo.
Right, you want to be a Jedi, or you want to be
a rebel or someone.
Right, and you specifically want to be like a human Jedi or a human rebel. I mean, they always have human characters.
Or at least humanoid.
Yeah.
Right.
But I think what they'll probably end up doing is try to find some way to have like a story in the Mass Effect universe that takes place independently of the main story, but humans will still be involved, and that means you have about a 25-year window in canon, because the first game starts in the year 2081, and according to the timeline, it was 2057 when they
discovered that there were other
exactly the Charon relay and all that stuff.
Yeah.
So I'm guessing that, although some people are suggesting, I think this is a pretty good one, that they could easily choose one of the 3 endings to be canon.
And then just go with it.
Yeah.
It's not unheard of. Many games have done that.
Absolutely. What is it? Infamous, Second Son? I don't know if you ever played the Infamous series.
I've played Second Son, but I didn't play the first one.
Right. Well, no, I mean...
Not Second Son, the sequel.
Yeah. Well, you know what happens at the end of Infamous 2, where you either have to choose to destroy all superpowered people on the planet, or you can save them, but the fact that they exist will cause all the humans on Earth, the normal humans, to basically die of radiation sickness. So the ending they're going with as the official canon ending is you chose to destroy the device that creates superheroes, which in Infamous 2 destroys every superpowered person, but they're sort of cough, hand waving away that, and they're saying, no, it was only the superpowered people near the explosion. So,
like, not this guy or these other people.
Exactly. So I could easily see them go, yeah, we killed all the synthetics, but really we only killed the synthetics that happened to be near Earth at the time that Commander Shepard pressed the big Reaper
So
off
there
switch.
are some Geth that work still.
Right, exactly.
Okay, so you think they're going to retcon it a little bit so it's more convenient?
It's a possibility. I mean, it's their world; they can do whatever they want. But that would be an easy way to continue from the world that you know and love.
I don't like the idea of not being Shepard, though.
I like the idea of. I do wish it'd be possible for Shepard to kind of show up. You know, like
maybe you can be like the generation before Shepard. You could be like, oh, there's a community on a coos who.
You don't want to play as like the creepy old man and like remember at the end of the game after you get to the closing credits and then like Buzz Aldrin,
the kid.
Yeah, and he's like, tell me about the Shepard, and you're like, so your grandpa thinks it's appropriate for you to get together, and he tells you stories about alien space sex. And alien drugs and genocide.
That's just the problem with How I Met Your Mother, too.
Yeah, exactly.
Why would you tell your kids that?
Well, because it's fun and wholesome.
And you're a bad parent.